Hello and welcome to another demo video featuring the amazing looking Final Fantasy XVI, which is a game I am massively excited for and really needs no introduction because it is the next Final Fantasy game. So we're going to get straight into the demo, starting from the beginning. As you can see, I've already got the continue and load game options. I've seen about the first 30 seconds of the opening cutscene before the Elgato decided to complain and break down. So yeah, pretty much going in without spoilers apart from the first 30 seconds. So we're going to get straight into it and see what the rest of the demo is like, with hopefully no more technical issues.
It was
right, here we go.
Moss the Chronicler who said,
I love that there's just a little bit of the crystal theme playing in the background there.
in the light of the mother crystals.
Very recognisable if you've played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV like I have.
We led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
God, it's just stunning, isn't it? It's so vibrant as well. Wowee! God, that is fantastic. I'm really happy that they're starting off with just demonstrating how powerful these are. Oh my god. Oh, I'm in control. Okay. Fireballs, you got it, baby. Time to spam. Oh, we also have an evade. I assume that's going to come in useful any second now. Oh, what an opening. Oh yeah, this looks like an evade time. Whoa! Took a little slap there. A little bit too early on the old evade. Goodness me. What an intro. So there are a few options starting this demo. We have gone with frame rate focused over graphics, although to be honest both options look absolutely incredible, so that's no real big decision to be honest, but the frame rate is stunning so far. And we also went with action focused. We had action focused or story focused, which I assume will be difficulty levels, so we've gone with action focused, and action is what we got. Action is really what we got. Wow. Goodness me. And relax. So this demo is apparently about 2 hours long, if you're doing the whole thing. That won't be this video. This will probably be about half an hour, 40 minutes or so, just to get a feel for things and get an intro into what the game looks like. Your progress in this demo does carry over to the main game, which is a really nice feature. I probably won't be playing a lot of the demo. I kind of prefer to wait for the full game, but I couldn't resist doing a video on this and at least getting some first reactions into how it's looking so far with just the demo.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
Final Fantasy has a real thing for face tattoos, doesn't it? I feel like in almost every game.
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
It's very cool that we've gone back to like the proper, well, fantasy aspect of Final Fantasy after 2 modern games. So obviously Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy XV were sort of modern day in terms of like technology and stuff, whereas this one has clearly gone back quite a ways. We're in the age of swords and castles and, you know, chainmail armor. It's looking beautiful so far. I do really like the, I suppose costume design would be the, or character design would be the right term for it. God, what a view! Now, given that it is set in the past, I'm expecting, you know, a lot less settlements and things, but I'm really hoping we're seeing some big cities later on, which I'm sure we will. You know, they announce a new Final Fantasy game, and you're expecting, and you probably will see massive, sprawling areas. But I'm very excited to have a look at where we're starting, which... Alright! Which looks to be in this quite stunning canyon. Alright, Clive. Ooh, the main menu. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Well, I don't think we need the main menu just yet. Alright. Well, I can't... I haven't unlocked sprint yet, so you're going to have to just... Give me a sec. Ooh. Tilt. Oh, interesting. So we can just, like, gently walk or push and sprint. That's how that works. And jump! Haha! It's always nice to have a jump. Alright, boys, what's occurring? Oh, wow. That is... Yeah. That is a battle. The Republican Army front lines. Oh my god, get magic, nerd. God, this is brutal. Chocobos! Oh, please don't hurt the chocobos. Oof. And bloody. It's always a mixed bag on how sort of bloody and violent a Final Fantasy game is going to get. This one is looking quite bloody and violent.
This is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
God, this is such like classic Final Fantasy music going on in the background. It's also relatively calm compared to the absolute carnage that is happening down there. There's a Nitra stronghold.
Quickly, move! What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
This is actually reminding me a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, just from the sort of whole aesthetic of it.
Is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Love the jacket. Oh. The little cigarette holder as well. Very fancy. Or more of a pipe, I suppose.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
There's a whole lot of lore getting dropped right now that we're going to need more backstory on.
Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you
Trying not to make a rude joke about dominance.
now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate.
It's definitely an interesting choice of name for these people.
Should this citadel be allowed to fall? The capital.
That is a large man.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
There's a lot of disrespectful smoking going on in this room.
Which, just just leaves me. The Iron Blood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Well, that was tense.
You cock.
Goodness!
Benedicta.
There's a word that doesn't get used as an insult very often in games. Oh my, we're interrupting something now.
Care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
We're definitely... Should we leave?
Afraid of a little frost.
Should we get out of here?
But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
I didn't think this game was going to start so horny. If I'm being brutally honest with you.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Alright, I wonder when we're going to get into some chopping. Alright, so let's go. We're going to do some parkour before the chopping, apparently. Woohoo! So I wonder how, I'm going to be honest, I've tried to stay light on the details of Final Fantasy XVI. I want to be surprised. I do wonder how sort of open-worldy this is going to be, though. I'm expecting a fairly linear story, maybe a bit similar to Final Fantasy VII.
And quick and deadly.
But I'm hoping there's some big areas that we get to explore later on.
Take the van.
The van? Are we doing a Final Fantasy 15 road trip again?
Not right.
I'm kind of okay with it if we are. Oh, no, never mind. That's, no, it's not very road trippy of you, is it? Oh. Well. That is an issue. Also didn't expect Titan to just turn up in the first 10 minutes of the game. I mean, I should have expected it, to be honest. I mean, look at what is happening here.
Look who's here to greet the bastard.
We went straight in.
Come on.
Wow, so we're just going big on scale immediately. It's so cool. This, I genuinely believe this might be the most Final Fantasy game to have ever Final Fantasied. If this is how it starts. Just, wow. I can't believe this is just a demo. That's the most impressive part of this to me, is they're like, yeah, put out the demo, what should it show? Everything. You know, I'm not even mad that there's been, like, no gameplay yet. I'm kind of just down with this. I mean, at this point, we're just watching a movie. But, God, is it a good movie. See now, if this was the game I was playing the other night, there'd be quick time events. I'm really glad there isn't. And I'm really glad that Clive is fast. Ooh, okay, let's go. Okay, we're taking a little, well, not a shortcut. Ooh, oh boy. Help! Help! Oh, God. Okay. Don't leave me. Don't leave me behind, boys. Gotta get back to the gang. Oh, okay. God, what a background, huh? Oh dear. The casual swearing is actually, I'm totally down with this. I mean, they did say they were making a more mature game. So far, we've had horny, violence, and one of our panicking soldiers just yelling fuck, 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 fuck. Oh! Oh my god, I thought they were just dead. Well, I wasn't planning on it. Whoa. What a landing. Perfect. God, it's like the end of John Wick 4. Just keep rolling. Oh my god. That man is strawberry jam. No, he gone.
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
The other guy did. Oh. Yeah, that guy's he's gone.
Clive! Is that Clive?
What the? I'm young again. Oh, to be young again. Wow, 13 summers earlier. In Rosalith, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. We've got some fancy names here.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
Your ass?
Find a way. My brother always looks after me.
Big fan of how British this game is. Puppy!
Don't give up now.
Ah.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Yes, I do have 2 arms. Thank you for noticing. That's a joke that's going to make me laugh in the edit,
Start
at
again
least.
from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Right. Attack the Lord Commander. That's a bold option. Right, melee attacks. Yes, okay. So this has a very different
Again.
sort of combat mode to previous Final Fantasy games. It's a lot more, well, I mean, it's just straight up action focused. Apparently there's no sort of pausing for actions and things like that, like there are in other titles of the series.
Well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix
don't
burn
know.
within you. Now let them burn without.
Fire!
Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Sir, yes sir, you don't need to tell me twice. But the game does need to tell me how to do it. Triangle, that's how you do it. Woocha! Maybe I can just run around you, confuse you. Wait until you let your guard down. Woocha! Perfect, he took that like a champ.
Well done.
Oh, I just want to explore where we are.
Wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's
Don't
see if
threaten
you
me
can
with a good
undo
time.
my blade. After all, you're attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
You got it. Right, stay quick on your feet. Evade. We learnt this from the Phoenix at the beginning. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more susceptible to a counter. Alright, let me try that then. Ooh! Ooh, I like that.
You dodged that. I was sure I had you.
Well, the first one was perfect. That was a little early.
Don't simply watch my movements. Read them.
Whoa, there we go. Oh, that's going to be really fun getting to grips with the precision dodge.
Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
I would assume that's maybe why we're called Wyvern in the future.
Well, I'm waiting.
Although a Wyvern isn't a Phoenix, that's kind of a different thing. I'm getting my fantasy birds mixed up. Execute a Phoenix shift. Oh my goodness me. Ooh, okay. Hooah! Oh, I like that.
Before he can raise his guard.
I do like that. It's very similar to how Noctis could teleport in Final Fantasy XV. Big fan.
Impressive.
I think it's pretty impressive too, mate.
But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
You got it.
Which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear.
I'm getting really distracted because there's like a collectible or something just above his head. And I'm going for it. Potions! Ah, yes, potions. Can be equipped to shortcuts. Like this. Wow, that didn't heal a lot. What about the big one? Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke.
I love how dramatic the music is, considering we're literally just doing a tutorial.
At your disposal, if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
This man is 100% made of wordplay and puns.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
I love how Quickly just dunks you into this, by the way. It's just like, we've got no idea what a Shield of the Flame is, but boy, am I excited to be one.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
I'll try my very best. So, we have, everything. Breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Strike them when they are vulnerable after breaking their spirit.
You're sure to beat him this time.
Woo!
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
A little bit early. That's okay. Apparently he's a little bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? Ooh-cha! Ooh! Wow. Oh, I got away with that. So we can kind of like half counter people with that. With the Phoenix drive. Or the Phoenix shift, rather. I'm already forgetting the names of these things. Ooh, we learned so much. I love how his will is broken. He like sort of stumbled to his knees and I immediately started wailing on him. Right. Try dealing as much damage as you can while he is staggered. It's a classic Final Fantasy thing. R2 and square to execute Rising Flames. Yes, sir. Whoa! The flaming uppercut. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that's on a cooldown though, but it was fantastic.
My own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Oh wow, it even like keeps count of how many precision dodges you've had in a battle.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
That is so satisfying. Have a bit of that, Lord Commander. Training complete. Yes, clap for me.
See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
This little girl has such a polite clap. It's just a...
Bested at last.
And with a wooden sword as well.
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
We're gawping at you getting beaten. Haha. They're loving it. Did you eat breakfast this morning, Clive? Oh, thanks, mate.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
Oh, so you are the flame.
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
So it seems like we're,
Father's back.
well, kind of a bodyguard kind of character. At least to start with. Before everything goes horribly wrong in the future and one of our friends gets squashed by a giant rock.
Please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
Oh, my darling boy.
Gentlemen,
Hello, madam.
Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Been a long time since I heard someone use the word indefatigable in a game.
Joshua,
Pulled out the thesaurus for this one.
you should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Are we, like, is she like actual mother, or are we just, you know, is that a term of endearment around here? Like I said, I've gone in with very little information on this game, which is exactly how I wanted it. So I've got no idea if, you know, we're talking actual mother or just...
Treat your own flesh and blood.
Well...
No, it's not his fault. Not everyone can be born...
Thank you, Faceless Guard number 1 and Faceless Guard number 2 for clearing that up for me. We're talking actual mother.
We should join them.
And are you sister? Question mark? I don't know. We seem to be really unpopular compared to the compared to the other kid. Why does nobody like us? Just because I can't heal people. I can set fire to things. That's way cooler. Yes, bow for the chocobo. Or for that guy, I guess. Look at that battle chocobo, though. He's so cool. Look at that strut. He's got that pigeon walk down. I know chocobos are basically like the Final Fantasy horse, but I find it so hard to take them seriously because they're just like silly, goofy guys, you know?
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Puppy!
Quiet,
Oh my god, he's so tiny!
Not now!
You'll make a fine hound one day.
When he is not the shape and size of a potato.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Oh, he's so squeaky!
Capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War
He's coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Papa. Ow.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal.
Oh, he's off.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
I guess I am. Whoa, this is an amazing looking area. Oh my goodness me. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Trust your animal instinct. And also the L3 button. That way!
I'm not sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
Speak with Father.
I want to go for that collectible I saw earlier during the fight.
Shift this lot before we lose the light.
No, I can't get to it. Why do you do this to me? Why have you done this way? I need to know what that glowing is over there. There's so many things that I want to look at, but I'm clearly not allowed to yet. Because the game is just like, you're in a demo, come on. Right, useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. We got a potion. That'll do. The music is so grand. Hello. Is that one of the guys from the beginning part, or?
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool.
You bungling cur. So it appears to me like the guys with the tattoos aren't
do not indulge him.
really looked upon favourably.
Your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers.
I've got to be honest, if I was Clive, or if I was in that kind of position and people were doing this to me every waking hour, I would lose it. If someone started bowing to me and they were like, "Oh, sir, do not mind this bungling cur. We have come with great tidings." I'd just be like, "Listen, mate, I've got a lot on my plate. I've got a lot to do today, so if you could just go over there, and I'll just get on with my life."
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
No, your lordship's wish is for you to let me through.
Too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
Oh, it's no wonder he feels like pressured by his parents. If this is how normal people treat him. What a life.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
If he bows any harder, he's going to drop his apples. Can't stop looking at the little puppy! I know that the dog is like a companion later on, and it's definitely not a puppy, so let's just enjoy it while we can.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
What are you doing?
I think someone's hungry.
The dog is hungry, but I need to know what this guy's doing. Oh, he's using water magic. Oh, cool. It seems they use magic for well, most things. Oh, this is completely different. Goodness me. Wow.
Quiet in here, isn't it?
Well, isn't this bloody lovely? Hello.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
He really sounds like Hugo from A Plague Tale.
help them, but I don't know if I can.
I actually kind of wonder if it's the same voice actor, to be honest.
Father will guide you, and I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
That is something I'm going to Google after this demo. He sounds exactly like Hugo.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected.
Duchess Annabella.
All other concerns.
Goodness me. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort. Okay. It's like whacking things with Kratos' axe in God of War.
Good luck.
Oh, the little puppy wave. Getting way too invested in the puppy, knowing that it's not going to be a puppy forever. Very cute, though.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
This sounds like this is not going to be a quick thing, given that they're still fighting, or there is still fighting 13 years later.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
I've seen the future, mate. You're telling me.
There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
Clive and Rodney. They really went with like the most normal English names, didn't they?
You've heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being
Beastmen?
on our borders.
Goblins in the
John
Stillwind
Beastman?
Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength and shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
You got it, Papa. Oh, we're just put straight back into gameplay, huh? Right, the active time law. I wish they just called it like the journal, like every other game. Oh goodness me, there's a lot going on here. Oh wow, that is a bit more complicated than a journal, isn't it? So that's where we are, Rosalith Castle, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, not Rosaria. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm. Right. Go to bed. Goal number 1. Go to bed. Can we just... I was just trying to bust in through every door I can. Well, so far, I am very impressed. Mostly by just how pretty this game is. I mean, unfortunately, we haven't really actually seen that much gameplay, but wow, is it nice to look at. Goodness me. The music is exceptional as well. Hi, mate. Woo!
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
Maybe 6.
And
I don't
you
know.
will be taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him.
Me? You're trusting me with this?
Years. He's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn.
Alright.
Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Mother!
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
I am not picking up good vibes from our mother.
You know,
good vibes were not detected.
Throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place.
Everyone's just so horny.
Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
He's not feeling it tonight.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Well, that was awkward. Clive, I told you to go to bed.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
So is this our sister, question mark? She hasn't really been
You're going with them tomorrow,
properly
aren't you?
introduced, really.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Why are we starting with tears? We've barely done anything yet.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
Trust me, it's not going to end either. Again, I've been to the future. saw a man get splattered by a rock while there was a
You'll be all right, won't you?
200-foot tall
You're a shield of Rosaria after all.
god
Blessed by the Phoenix.
stomping around, fighting an ice lady. It's crazy. The future is wild.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
I'm guessing not sister.
Good night, Clive.
Just that that hand reaching out looked a lot more intimate, let's say. Also a little bit weird to call your sister my lady. Right, I think that's where we'll end.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Oh, big chicken.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Bye.
Good luck.
Something tragic is going to happen to one or both of these people, I can just tell. I'm also really glad we didn't end the video before the battle chickens.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
You got it, lads. I think.
Race departs. Open the gates.
Well, this is a very dramatic and very lovely opening. I feel like, I mean, I was hoping there'd be a bit more gameplay, to be honest, in the first hour or so. But, honestly, the amount of story we're getting... I mean, this is literally just the beginning of the game. I mean, they say demo, but it's just like... Yeah, this is just the beginning of the game. I wonder how many swords they blunted by just slamming him into the ground as well.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
You too, buddy. Whoever you are.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
So
wow. The other guy's not feeling too confident, apparently.
Let's do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I can 100% guarantee you that in the year 800 there was nobody named Tyler. Or Clive, probably.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Right, so the world map displays all the locations currently available via fast travel. Okay, so not really like super open worldy. Or maybe it is, I don't know, but we do have fast travel, so that's nice. So before we finish up, we are going to see some actual combat. And not just a wooden sword on a man who's ready for it. Beastmen. Ooh, they're weird. Alright, boys. Get ready to whack. You've ballsed it up already. Come on, Wade. Ooh, they are nasty. Ew.
With me.
Alright, lads. Let's practice. Use triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant will damage. So, okay. Just... Oh, yeah, that... Wow, that did do a lot of damage. That was just like a little zap right in the butt. Oh my god, this poor goblin. I think we just stabbed him right through his goblin parts. That was that was just a slaughter. Like, I thought we were gonna face more of a challenge, but those guys are just toast. Oh my goodness. It was a massacre. So we are in the abandoned village of Stillwind right now, investigating these reports of the Beastmen, which we found, and they are
Welcome to Stillwind.
Interesting, to say the least. So we're going to slap a few more of them aside, and then we'll finish up. I was hoping that this demo would feature a bit more gameplay. I mean, obviously we're kind of getting into the gameplay now, but I am quite happy to put this out because, to be honest, all of that sort of backstory and like the cutscenes and everything that we saw was super interesting, and it looks amazing so far. So I'm very excited to get into it and play a little bit more. And, you know, honestly, I'll probably wait until the full game comes out. Like I said, this does carry over your progression from the demo to the full game, so I can just pick up where I left off. And honestly, going in with, you know, even less knowledge is kind of fine by me, because I know I'm going to love this game. It's not one of those games that, you know, I'm going to pre-order and then be like, oh man, this isn't what I expected. It's a new Final Fantasy game, and from what I've played and what I've seen so far, yeah, it's a Final Fantasy game. And I'm hearing nothing but incredible, incredible things about it. So, yeah, I very much look forward to playing a little bit more. Just one little last thing before we go back to the main menu. Your save data has your party over there, your current party, at the time of saving, and they're all just lovely little pixel characters, which is a really nice throwback to the older Final Fantasy games. It's a very nice little touch, that. So there we have it, the beginning at least of the Final Fantasy XVI demo, which is available on the PS5 right now, and the game itself comes out very, very soon, the 22nd of June, if I'm remembering right, and I'll be there. I'll be there day one. I'm very, very excited to play the rest of this game. So far, it's dumped a lot of lore on me, which is a little bit overwhelming. There was a lot of stuff going on that definitely needs more fleshing out and more explanation, but obviously we'll get that in the full game. So far, I'm very impressed. The combat does feel nice, what little we've done of it. The dodging system and the sort of magic, and then the counter magic, and the sword fighting, and all the special abilities, the teleporting, the movement, it feels really nice. It's very smooth as well. So if you are interested in Final Fantasy XVI, I would very much recommend downloading the demo, giving it a go for yourself and seeing what you think. I mean, yeah, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I will be there as soon as the game comes out, ready to play even more of it, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know these characters, which I'm sure will all hurt me emotionally throughout the game, especially Clive and his family and romantic interests. I'm sure all of that is going to kick off, and it's probably going to get very tragic, but we shall see. That's the way Final Fantasy goes. It lures you in with this incredible world and this beautiful gameplay and all of these lovely stories and characters, and then it just grinds you into dust with emotional payoffs. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's turned out a little longer than I expected, and also, you know, it was a lot of lore, but hopefully you've enjoyed seeing it, and thank you again for watching. So make sure to give this a like, subscribe if you fancy and you want to see more videos similar to this one. Go and have a look around, watch some other videos as well. It's fantastic to have you here, and I'll see you in the next one.